Hello everyone, my name is Oliver from Lux Trading, and today we're talking how to build the perfect trading plan. No two trading plans are exactly the same because no two traders are exactly the same. Each approach will reflect important factors such as trading style and risk tolerance. What are the other essential components of a good trading plan? Here are 10 things that every trading plan should contain. And we have also prepared an example trading business plan, which you'll be able to download under the video in the link in the description. The first thing is assessing your skills. You first have to ask yourself, am I ready to trade? Have you tested your system and do you have the confidence that it will work in a live environment? Can you follow your entry criteria without any hesitation? Trading the markets is a battle of give and take. The real pros are prepared, and they take the money from the rest of the crowd, which is generally lacking a plan. You should also ask, what are you good at and what do you still lack? Put the answers at the beginning of your trading plan. I recommend doing a SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Number 2 is mental preparation. How do you feel? Did you get enough sleep? Do you feel up to the challenge ahead? If you are not emotionally and physiologically ready to trade, take the day off. Otherwise, you're risking to lose your shirt. This is almost guaranteed to happen if you're angry, preoccupied, or otherwise distracted from the task at hand. An essential part of your trading plan should be a schedule, because trading, like any other job, is work. Plan when and how you will operate throughout the days. Number 3, you need to set goals. Before you enter a trade, set realistic profit targets and risk-to-reward ratios. What is the minimum risk-to-reward ratio you will accept? Many good traders will not take a trade unless the risk-to-reward ratio is at least 1 to 3. Set daily, weekly, and monthly profit targets in dollars or as a percentage of your portfolio, and make sure to assess them regularly. With that, also set learning goals. If there are things you still need to study. Also, make sure to include a timeline with those goals. Number 4 is setting a risk management. How much of your capital should you risk in one trade? This will depend on your trading style and risk tolerance. This amount can vary a bit, but should probably stay from between 1 to 5% of your risk capital on a given trading. That means that if you lose an amount in a day, you get out of the market and stay out. It's better to take a break and then to fight another day if things are not going your way. Make sure that you outline what sort of risk you're willing to take. Number 5 is doing your homework. Before the market opens, do you check what's going on around the world? Are overseas markets up or down? Have you checked the economic calendar today? Post even a list on the wall in front of you. For most traders, it's better to wait after important reports are released rather than taking unnecessary risk involved with trading during high impact news. Pros trade on probabilities, they don't gamble. Trading ahead of an important report is often a gamble because it is impossible to know how the markets will react. It is important that you plan what data you need to look at each day and include that in your business plan. Number 6 is trade preparation. Whatever trading program or system you use, you need to label your minor and major resistance levels, set alerts for entry and exits, and make sure that all of your signals can be detected easily, whether by a visual or an auditory signal. In your trading plan, write down which indicators, systems, and tools you will be using. Number 7, set exit rules. Most traders make the mistake of focusing most of their efforts on their entries, while paying little to no attention to their exits. Many traders can't sell if they're down because they don't want to take a loss, but you need to get over it and learn how to accept your losses, or you will not make it as a trader. If your stop gets hit, it means you are wrong. Don't take it personally. Professional traders sometimes even lose more trades than they win, but by managing money and limiting their losses, they still make profits. Before you get into a trade, you should know your exits. There are at least 2 possible exits for every trade. First, what is your stop loss if the trade goes against you? It must be entered in the platform and it must be included in your trading plan. Mental stops don't count. Secondly, each trade should have a profit target. Computers don't have to think or feel good to make a trade. If conditions are met, they enter, and when the trade goes the wrong way and hits their stop or it hits the profit target, they exit. They don't get angry at the market and they don't feel invincible after making a few good trades. And maybe we can learn something from them as well. Each trade should be based on probabilities, not emotions. Write down under which conditions you will be exiting your trade. Number 8, set entry rules. This comes after the tips for exits for a reason. Exits are far more important than entries. A typical entry rule should be worded something like this. If signal A fires and there is a minimum target at least X time as greater as my stop and we are at a support, then buy X lots or shares here. Your system should be complicated enough to be effective, but simple enough to facilitate snap decisions. If you have 20 conditions that need to be met, and many of them are subjective, you'll find it difficult, if not impossible, to actually make trades. Number 9 is to make sure that you're keeping excellent records. Many experienced and successful traders are also excellent at keeping their records. If they win a trade, they want to know exactly why. More importantly, they want to know the same when they lose so they don't repeat the same mistake. Write down details such as targets, the entry and the exit, the time of each trade, the support, resistance levels, and record comments about why you took that trade, as well as the lessons learned. You should also save your trading records so that you can analyze them later. Remember, this is a business and you're the accountant. You want your business to be as successful and as profitable as possible. Therefore, you need to prepare a way to keep your records. And number 10 is keep yourself accountable. I recommend writing a short contract for yourself. Write down all the things that you commit to do and sign a contract with yourself. And if you want to make sure that you actually do what you've promised yourself to do, maybe put in a clause where if you don't stick to the contract, you have to send some money to charity. So the bottom line is, traders who win consistently treat trading as a business. And while there is no guarantee that you will actually make money, having a plan is crucial if you want to survive and be successful in the trading game. Now, as I've told you earlier, we have prepared a business trading plan you can download in the description of this video, or you can head over to our live chat and ask one of our agents who will gladly email it to you. And that's all from me for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to learn more about Lux Trading, feel free to reach out to our 24/7 live chat or send us an email at info@luxtradingfirm.com. My name has been Oliver. Thank you for watching and have a great one.